because
Did you see the supporter?
No, I didn't see the supporter, but I saw I can hear the drums.
Okay, you had the drums.
I had the drums, but you can see when it tells everywhere is basically empty.
Yeah.
And on the pitch also, I think personally I wouldn't go and see that type of game because it's not going to be interesting,
So okay, what we are saying, Yemi, when in football clubs before, today we'll talk about sponsorship, we'll talk about packaging, we'll talk about every other thing. Is it not the gate fee that traditionally is where they're supposed to get their money from? So if people are not going to watch the matches, where do they get the money from?
Yes, the main source of income where the football team should get its income from should be from gate takings.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, our game has degenerated so badly that people no longer want to go to the stadium. This is a Sharks of
Port Harcourt,
Jesse. I'm sure probably if I were not to be privileged to be close to somebody there to be able to buy this shirt, I wouldn't have been able to get it.
Yeah.
You see clubs in Europe, unveiling players alone, a single player, they will tell you we've sold so amount.
Maro Balotelli, there's about 50,000.
50,000
on the first day. By Liverpool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now you see, when you talk of people coming to watch games, you have to talk about security. Do we really have security at match venues? Then you have to talk about the quality of play. You have to talk about the quality of the pitch. See what we don't.
So what are those who those who are managing the club? What are they looking at?
That is what we are saying. You see, until when we stop seeing sport as a propaganda tool, and we start seeing it as main business, we will never address this issue. We will never move forward. Because when you have like 20 teams in the league, 18 are sponsored by government. Government does not ask those administrators to come and give account of how they have, what they have made the previous season. Yeah. They go back to government again, collect money, and get spent.
All right,
they're not accountable to anybody.
Government sponsors all the teams. Let us see if we can see Abia. Do we have Abia versus Enyimba? Okay, that is the match. These are two teams that are sponsored by the Abia state government. Is a government having two professional clubs? I mean, it's not going too far.
I think
it's
really
far too
because
far.
Other sectors of the economy will suffer for it. This is taxpayers' money. And you see, when this club, you hear that the transfer window opens, they are supposed to sell players. Some of these players goes to Europe. But do they really give account to the government? And like you said, the attendance at the league venue, people don't pay to enter. Because what's there to?
Let me come to Temi. You play for Nigerian with club sides. You played in Benin.
Yes, I played in Rangers.
Yes.
Abiola Babes, Shooting Stars, BCC Lions, and a couple of them like that.
Okay. You also played in Israel.
Yes.
Now, Shooting Stars, government owned.
Yeah.
Abiola Babes, privately owned.
Yeah.
Rangers, government owned.
Yeah.
Now, what was the difference in those days playing for these teams?
You see, when they say government owned, it doesn't really, the government don't sponsor them 100%.
Okay.
You see, like in Rangers, Ben Osiomona, the late Ben Osiomona from Queen Park Rangers, sponsors at least 45 or 50% of that money. Then basically the rest comes from the government.
Okay.
The same to Rangers. The same Rangers is not Shooting Stars.
Yes.
Shooting Stars has been sponsored by most of the prominent men like Leko Salami, and some other big shots there as well.
Yeah.
So what basically we do is just to get the salaries paid by the government. Other incentives like traveling allowances and everything are being paid by the
supporters.
The supporters, yes.
All right. Then which club did you play in Israel?
I played Hapoel Tel Aviv
and
and Bitar Netanya.
Okay. Are they, any of those clubs in Israel, are they partially owned by government or partially supported by government?
Well, you see, how they run theirs in Israel, after the league season, they just come, the FA budgets money for all the teams, and they just give you your lump sum of money. Go, run your team. They with chairman and whatever you call their names, but they just, like, you know, they draw up a budget for the Premier League or the first division, the second division, the third division. The first, second, third, they have the higher sum of money that are playing the European Cup
okay.
competition. Then the other ones has been they just give them their money. How you run your team, it doesn't really bug the government anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So the way they do it there is like government sponsored, but once the FA privately run, the FA brings the money. It's not even the government.
Okay.
The FA of that country.
Bring the money.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is going to be a very short segment. So we are closing the segment now. I'll just ask Yemi. Yemi, thank you very much. Because in the next few minutes, I'll bring in my other guest. And then we are actually going to look at the players' union in Nigeria. Do the players have a say? Should they have the say? Have they been having their way or their say in how their affairs are being run in Nigeria? It is Channel Sport on Sunday. Keep the remote with you. Don't change it. We'll be back.
At the Warriors, the baptism of fire in the Globe Premier League. But by the time you've looked at the galaxy of stars, established stars that are parading for Abia Warriors, I was tempted to call them Enyimba. That's their more illustrious sister club here in Abia State. But when you look at the galaxy of stars there on your side, you will realize that this really is going to be quite a battle. And you can see some of the names already. Chowe Mimo, Bonayo Kemiri, and quite a number of them, including a couple of players from outside the shores of Nigeria. And here we go, the first Premier League match to be played in Umuahia, and the first match in the Globe Premier League for Abia Warriors. Good touches to the ball, especially from the Enyimba's keeper, and the flag will stay down there. The goalkeeper had to come out, and the goalkeeper makes contact with the ball, and the referee says it is a penalty, actually, and that's the decision of center referee Benjamin Ode from Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory.
There you have it. Let's see what happened. The goalkeeper, not quite strong, but the goalkeeper must be blamed for this one. Very experienced goalkeeper, should have known what to do. He should have avoided any contact with the player and go for the ball. But that's a very stupid thing for him to do, to come far away there to catch that man's feet. It was soft anyway.
As the captain of Abia Warriors, Chima Uluota, positioned the ball. But the referee obviously is not too happy about the positioning and gets him to adjust it. Is this the first goal for Abia Warriors in the Globe Premier League? They gained promotion this year. And there he goes, Uluota. Oh, easy does it. Cool as you like. And well, we're seeing some celebration, which is off your cameras. But how I wish we had captured that one. Some wonderful celebration from goalkeeper Emmanuel Fabi.
Okay, you're welcome back. It is the Channel Sport on Sunday. And I'm being joined, or we are being joined, because Clement Temile is still in the house, by starting from the right, the extreme right, Shege Oguns.
My brother, good afternoon. Good afternoon, viewers.
Okay, and in my immediate, very close to me, of course, ladies are always, they make the place look better. Shola Otis. Shola, how are you?
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, viewers.
All right. They played the game. I didn't. I talk the game, but they played the game. Shegun, why are you guys invading my set today? What brought you here?
Well, we just came to talk on behalf of the concerned group, stakeholders of Nigerian football.
Yeah.
We came to tell Nigerians the truth about our present situation and why we have come together to form a group that will channel the cause, the peace cause of Nigerian players, representation of Nigerian players, and try to bring everybody under one umbrella so that we can channel the cause of Nigerian players, both present and past, and also take care of some of their welfares. We have an institution that should do that. So this avenue